Okay. All right. So today is January 1st. A lot of people come to the beach on Sunday here in the Gambia, and I'm here with Azaria and Doris, who have been here for quite some time. Other videos will be coming out with some of their stories of migration here, but today is beach day.
Yay, beach.
It's important to get under some shade.
Because the sun can be a little bit brutal.
Yeah, extremely, especially during this time, the hour of the time, it gets really, really hot.
Right. So the beach is this way, and it's one of the most beautiful beach. I mean, the beach goes all along Senegambia here, but this is one of the best parts to go to. But because the sun is quite bright and there's quite a lot of heat right now, we are taking some shade. Okay, so let's talk about we did transportation today. And a lot of people, when they come here, you got taxi drivers, they're going to want to sell to you taking the taxi for 200, 300, and sometimes they'll even charge you 500 D. How do you travel now? What's the 411 on the travel?
I take a 1010. I either get on a 10 Delassie bus ride or a 10 Delassie car ride. Because if you continue to take private cars, you will go broke very, very quickly. Because the money goes quickly.
So what's 200 Delassies in American currency? That's like what?
Like
four. So if you're going,
maybe even less, because now it's 61.89 to the dollar. So
okay, so if you're going one way and you got to return, that'll be about $8, $8 to $9, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money, especially if you're going out every day.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, in the area I live in Senegambia, most of the time, depending on the time of the day, I usually use my feet right here, and I usually walk. For the most part, I use 10 Delassie for a push bus.
Right. And so also, so $10 Delassie, and that can be via a passenger taxi or one of the they're called bush bus, but it's like a minivan, and they're great too. I mean, you have to just be willing to be amongst the people, shoulder to shoulder at times, and smell the smell. But it's life. That's life in Africa. So if we try and stick to how we did things in America, then how can we transition back home, right? Okay. So the other question I had for you is weight loss, because I'm looking at two ladies right here. I know Doris came last year of November, and she was much heavier. And I have before and after pictures. And then we have Azaria, who also, she came actually a couple days in, and on the 9th will be a year ago of January. And so she's also much lighter. What promotes weight loss? You talked about walking. Okay, what else?
And the fact that the food here is fresh. It doesn't have all the preservatives like they do in the U.S. Literally, you're getting, for the most part, most foods you're getting straight from the farm to your table. There are some things that are imported, but when you don't have to get the majority of your food that's imported or boxed or frozen or this other nonsense that we deal with in the States, of course the weight falls off because you're eating real food and not chemicals.
Okay. Now in my case, because I wasn't here longer than the rest of y'all, but I also came here heavier and I dropped, but now I'm gaining it back. So what can you do wrong to gain it back? Even though you're walking, what can you do?
Bad habits. Bad habits like sugar addiction.
And I have that, yes.
Carbs is a biggie right there. You have to watch that. Rice is full of carbs.
And not even that, because I literally eat rice every day. I think it's more so the sugar and the timing that you eat.
And
if you eat late and you're not really doing a whole lot of moving around at night, you're just sleeping on the food, so the weight goes nowhere, or it creeps back up on you quickly.
And this is what happened to me. So actually, as of today, I'm now on a fruit and vegetable diet to try and get back to that healthy weight. You feel better, you have more energy.
And a clearer head.
And a clearer head, definitely. And speaking of a clearer head, it's so important when you come to the Gambia, to get to the beach and get on the sand, okay? Get on that sand, because that is how you do
Round
what?
up.
Feet.
Disciplines your legs.
Feet. Barefoot. And what does this give you? A clear mind? It helps you with what?
It helps regulate your body. We don't realize that rubber soles and everything like that, it separates us from the earth.
Right.
And if we are a part of the earth and the earth is a part of us, we need to be in touch with what we were created from. We were created from the dust, so we need to actually be in contact with the dust. Don't be afraid to be dirty.
Right.
Dirty's good.
Right.
As long as you have water, you can wash it off.
Definitely the sand will release a whole lot of friction. You know, because in the States, you know, I could tell the difference when I was walking. I had, you know, you walking on this hard concrete, it messes up your knees. But if you get out here and walk on the sand, you know, you got less friction, and it definitely disciplines your legs, disciplines your knees, and you have less knee problems.
And it makes your bones actually stronger.
Exactly.
You're in the sun, you're feeding your vitamin D, your bones are getting the strength that you need. It does the body great for a melanated individual to be in the sun. If you want to live a happy, healthy, productive life, we as melanated people, we need sun. And there's no way around it. And Gambia has a multitude of sun.
What do you do for fellowship here?
We're doing it right now. We just get together and we hang out. There's no day that you have to, I think I want to get together with this person, or I think I want to get together with that person. If you want them, you just call them and say, okay, let's go. And that's literally what we did. You can actually enjoy living your life and not have to schedule your life.
So in our next little video clip, we're going to be talking about Gambia and how it's linked to the Father's people, who's here. And as far as, you know, fellowship, who do we fellowship with? That'll be in our next video segment. We're going to be talking a little bit about how to migrate here to the Gambia. That's going to be another video clip that you're going to get to come upon. And just everything about living here as the Father's people. And I wanted to say too, we're going to also talk about the fact that the dietary law can be met here. These are other segments that we're going to be doing. Okay, so I want to thank you two ladies for coming on Gemstones of Truth.